Well, today I'm going to be looking at the Hero 3 and the Hero 3 Plus by GoPro, and in particular I'm going to be looking at this BacPac touchscreen which clips onto the back of either of these two cameras and gives you a preview, touchscreen, playback and a speaker, which completely changes the whole purpose of these cameras and renders them quite useful for ordinary photography as well as for action photography. Whereas before you could only film with them, now you can watch back what you've recorded, you can check whether you had the framing correct before you take the shot. And while all these features are available with the app through the smartphone, it doesn't transmit the image to the smartphone immediately. There is a slight lag, and you're never too sure of whether the framing is accurate. And on Android particularly, you can't preview your actual running video. You can only preview the framing before you start shooting. So this little accessory, which is £79 in the UK and probably around $100 in the US, is a very handy, useful item. And a lot of people complain about the price, but you do get a lot with it for your money. You don't just get this little screen. So I'm going to show you the box and all the accessories that come with it. So if you want to operate the touch screen with the back door on, you have to use the touch back door. That gives you a degree of waterproofing down to about 3 meters. For deeper use, you use the standard back door. That does not allow you to touch the touch screen, but it does allow you to view what's on it. And then if you're not using it underwater, there's a skeleton back door which gives you recorded sound, much higher quality recorded sound, and there's a protective case to put the screen in when you're not using it. And that's pretty much it. If you've got the latest firmware already installed on your Hero 3 or Hero 3 Plus, you don't need to do anything but simply connect the screen to the back of the camera, which takes a fraction of a second, and it works straight away. So you take your Hero 3 and your screen, and all you have to do is simply hook the screen on the back and press the contacts in place on the other side. I'll just show you that again from the other direction. You hook and press, and then when you turn the camera on, the screen should come on if you press the button on the side straight away, and there you have it. Your preview screen tells you that you're in video mode, or whatever mode you're in. It tells you how much shooting time you've got left, your battery condition, whether the Wi-Fi is on or off, and your shooting mode there. It works very well. It is not a capacitive screen, it doesn't have multi-touch, it's a resistive screen, but I think that has to be that way because of the way the backs work with this screen. If you didn't have a resistive screen, you would not be able to touch it through the case. You also have, you can turn it off to save battery, or you can play back videos that you've shot with it. There's some previous ones there, and if you hold the button down, you turn the screen off. So that's pretty much it. It lets you frame whilst shooting, it lets you preview what you've already shot, and it's able to fit on the Hero 3 and the Hero 3 Plus. A quick word also on the various waterproof cases for these cameras. Now, a lot of people have complained that the cameras are the same size, but actually I think that's a very good design ploy by the manufacturer, because you can take a Hero 3 and put it in the case for a Hero 3 Plus. There it is, quite happily in the Hero 3 Plus's case, and likewise you can take a Hero 3 Plus and backwards fit it into a Hero 3's case. The camera bodies themselves are exactly the same size. And they also take the same batteries, which is very good because a lot of manufacturers will purposely design a different battery for each generation of their cameras. These are completely compatible with each other as far as batteries and accessories go. All the mounts are the same, and the mounting works in exactly the same way on both cases. You can see they're identical, but the case itself is a slightly different size. However, that doesn't stop you from swapping bits and pieces around from one to the other, and the Hero 3 Plus with this LCD BacPac will fit in the Hero 3's case with all of the accessory backs that come with it. So now I'm going to fit the touch back door, which has this slightly softer touch screen, which moves to give you the pressure on the back that you need to operate the touch screen. I'm going to fit that to the Hero 3 case, the standard case for the Hero 3. And that's as simple as that. And I'm going to fit the Hero Plus camera with the back on in there. So if there was any worry that you had about compatibility between the cases and the cameras, you don't need to have any. There you go, the Hero 3 Plus is on, and there's the screen, and it's telling me that we have no SD card and wide-angle view. And also I've heard complaints about the infinity focus on this not being any good, and that just simply isn't correct. It has, I would imagine that the sample that the tester used had a faulty lens setup. This does focus very close, but it also focuses very well on infinity. I've not had any problems with this camera taking nice views of infinity shots. So there you go, the Hero 3 Plus will fit in Hero 3 cases, and you can use all of the accessories that fit the Hero 3 with the Hero 3 Plus. It's just that the case is a different size. Thank you for watching, and please look at all my other videos for a variety of tech reviews.